Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tommy with another Starcraft Remastered replay cast from 2024 from the South Korean ladder. Once again we have a Protoss versus Terran here, as we have spawning in the upper right. In the purple it is QPV, but I have no idea who this AK from which pro player this is. But I do know who this opponent is. He's of course spawning in the lower right in the orange. It is Flash with his AK, with his barcode. So once again, Terran versus Protoss it is here on a 4 spawning location map. Lots and lots of Terrans versus Protoss onto this channel lately. I'm also going to try to find some Zerg versus Terran here versus Flash. And I also think I found some replays with Flash where he's actually playing Zerg and even Protoss. So I'm also going to cast this onto this channel. In the meantime, we see the build order here. We have a pylon very far out here for the Protoss. Let's see if he's going to go in for a expansion first, for Nexus first, that many Protoss will like to go into this latest 2024 strategy versus it's a very short replay from the timer. So let's see if Flash is once again going to try to be aggressive, just like he has shown us in previous replays here onto this channel, with lots and lots of timing pushes, with very aggressive SCV bunker rushes. And yeah, let's see if this is indeed going to be his strategy here versus the Protoss. In the meantime, pretty normal build order. We have the supply depot into barracks, and we actually see a gateway here first for the Protoss. So the Protoss is very likely going to be going into some Dragoon gameplay. We also have a very fast gas for him. Should be followed up very soon with another pylon and a cybernetics core in order to produce the first Dragoon. So indeed a very fast gateway for him. No intentions to go for a expansion. Same can be said here for Flash, who is also not going to expand, but already moving out with a scouting SCV around the 1 minute and 50-second mark. He starts to scout the map. The same can be said here for the Protoss. He's also going out to scout the map. So lucky move out here by Flash. Could this be him going straight for the expansion, straight for the main here from the Protoss? Would be a very lucky scout for him, and let's just see if he's indeed going for that timing push, as he's also having a supply depot here. I thought it was his factory, but it's a supply depot. So let's just see, the SCV is going to move forward, he's going to see the gateway, he's going to see the cybernetics core. There is the pylon, we also see the probe is coming forward, but there is already a marine waiting for him. So good damage being inflicted here by the marine, actually almost taking out this probe. So very lucky engagement here for Flash, as he's also about to finish his first factory here and already floating out his barracks. So only one marine for him, floating out the barracks. This might be a push, or let's just see what exactly the plans are from Flash. He might even add another factory here to go for some Vulture harassment versus the opponent, as the first upgrade has started here for the Protoss with range for the Dragoons. I don't see any Dragoons here. Actually, there is the first Dragoon here for the Protoss. Very good unit indeed early on, very strong versus the Marines, very fast moving actually, and with range even more deadlier here. So quite the best unit to have into the early game versus the Terran, as the SCV is still roaming around the main from the Protoss. But of course the Dragoon much faster here than him. So yeah, eventually the SCV is going to fall. Let's see if Flash is going to scout the expansion attempt here for the Protoss. This is just still roaming around the main, and it looks like it's going to get abandoned here by the Protoss. I believe the Protoss is going to go straight for the expansion now from Flash. We do have a bunker. The barracks has landed, as the first Marines are also getting produced here, and also range is about to get finished very soon here for the Protoss. And with that we actually see another move out here by Flash, nicely bypassing those Dragoons. So this could be very strong here for him, as the main from the Protoss is pretty much unguarded. So perhaps the Protoss with an early mistake. Let's see if he's going to bypass that bunker. He of course doesn't know how many Marines are into the bunker, and the Vulture is just straight going to move here forward, not getting engaged by anything. So sadly here for the Protoss, he has to wait for his other Dragoon, but the damage has already been done. 2 kills for this one Vulture. He might even be lucky to snipe another probe here. So quite a mistake early on by the Protoss, and he's even losing more and more workers here. So this hero Vulture, around 5 kills for him, as now the bunker is getting engaged. So early great game here by Flash. He's going to transfer more and more SCVs towards the expansion point. He's going to hold here, and he even has a tank. Of course, siege ability not ready yet, but the tank is going to inflict good damage towards the Dragoons here. So Really good early game by Flash. The Protoss actually dropping to 17 workers here already. So very nice stuff here for him. And Flash already at almost 30 workers here for him. So let's see how the game is going to continue here for Flash, as his early harassment has pretty much paid out very soon, and he's now even inflicting more damage towards the Dragoons. You can see, of course, a very short replay. I don't know who PQ is, but sadly for him, quite a huge mistake. However, he could be lucky now to snap one tank or even two tanks. The Dragoons are very strong early on, and even another tank might get snapped here as the bunker is dealing more and more damage. So all of a sudden, all of those Dragoons are into the main expansion here from Flash, and now finally the SCVs have to be pulled, but two important tanks have been sniped. However, at the same time, 3 Dragoons have fallen here for the Protoss. So the Protoss with a very courageous attack here. He could have left the Dragoons here into this area, but they of course have been very much damaged. So in the end, the SCVs would have been able to take care of that. But still, the Protoss showing his presence here, showing that he's not going to allow Flash to go into his macro game very easily. As let's just check the main from the Protoss, 2 gateways for him. And a nice robotics facility bay getting hit in here with 1 Reaver. So very nice hidden place here to have your buildings. Let's see what the Reaver is going to be doing here versus Flash, as Flash is now moving out. But the Reaver shuttle gameplay could of course be very deadly here into this location. There are no turrets yet for Flash, as the first Reaver is about to get finished very soon. And even speed for the shuttle is really important, so the Protoss with some nice upgrades. As speed is also almost halfway getting done. In the meantime, his Dragoons are still patrolling here the entrance, still inflicting good damage towards the fast moving Vultures. Weapons 1 is also has been cancelled actually here for Flash, and he's going for siege tank ability as the first shuttle is moving out for the opponent, for the Protoss. Let's see what this shuttle gameplay can do. This might be a very deadly move. There are no turrets, only 1 turret here for Flash. Let's check his main. There is a turret here, 2 actually, so it's pretty good defended. But the Reaver actually deciding to drop here straight towards snapping one SCV there immediately. And now Flash has to actually defend here, as another Dragoon is pretty much getting nicely snapped. Let's see what this 1 turret can do versus the Reaver drop. Siege tank ability is about to get finished really soon. The bunker is very likely going to get snapped, so very good stuff here by the Protoss, as he might even try to snipe some Marines here. Let's see, the Dragoon once again immediately getting taken out. Lots and lots of Marines have been sniped here by this 1 Reaver with the splash damage, but now the Protoss pretty much getting forced back, as the tanks will get some great engagement, and more HP is going to get lost here for Flash. Let's see, he has some Vultures out. The shuttle is also nicely moving out. Could the Vultures be the winning move here for Flash? But there are Reavers, there are Dragoons here, and the Vulture are immediately bypassing this. So sadly here for the Protoss, is not paying attention. And with that, all of a sudden the Protoss actually deciding to GG out here. So quite an interesting move. I believe some units have been snapped here. Perhaps I've missed it, but I don't see the shuttle for the Protoss. So he might have lost his shuttle. That could be the reason why he left the game. So yeah, perhaps we're going to go a little bit back. Let's just see what happened there. Maybe I've missed it, so let's just see what exactly has happened to this shuttle. I believe the shuttle has been brought back, but in the end the Protoss really having so many units lost, so many Dragoons have been lost. Either that or this Vulture move here by Flash could have been the winning move. Let's have a look what exactly this shuttle can do. The Reaver is pretty much hurt. The Vultures are moving forward, and he just decided to GG out. So interesting idea here for him. So I believe he could have still had a chance. Perhaps his units were way too much crippled here by Flash, and those 2 Vultures of course were way too fast here with that speed, being able to inflict even more damage towards the Protoss. So I believe in the end a good decision here by the Protoss to give up the game. So let's just check the stats very quickly. He didn't lose the Reavers, but in the end Flash was perhaps too fast with his Vultures. Once again 2 Vultures proving to be very important here for Flash, winning him the game. And yeah, very fast game indeed. Perhaps you guys know who PQEORP is. Still a good game by him, but sadly with some mistakes. And of course it happens, lots and lots of mistakes here by the Protoss, losing so many Dragoons. But yeah, in the end Flash being able to take this game with fast moving Vultures. So yeah, quite a fast replay cast once again. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Tommy signing out.